What is up, all my beautiful collectors out there? How you doing? Welcome back to a Purchase Pickups. I don't know what number it is, but you know what it is because you clicked on it. This is going to be a long one. Again, you clicked on it. You know what you're in for. I have exactly 40 games to show you, I think. I think it's 40, including a couple accessories, so it's a long one. So if you can stick in here and watch the whole thing, I'd really appreciate it. So this is all stuff that I bought. If you're interested in seeing stuff I found in the garbage, all completely for free, there's some pretty good stuff in there. You can check that card up there, watch it, and comment on there and let me know what you like from the garbage. This is all stuff that I paid for, mostly. And I got some pretty cool stuff, I think. I mean, I'm more excited about my purchase pickups this time than my garbage pickups, so we'll go with that. Starting with the first thing I got for free is this Link, the PS4 or PSVR adapter cable for PS5. Now I have no plans on getting a PS5 anytime soon, but PlayStation is giving this away for free. So I figured in the event that I do get a PS5 and I want to move my VR over to the PS5, I'm gonna need that. So I might as well get it for free while they have it. Two things that are not game related, but I figured I would show because some people enjoy seeing these. They're a bit of an oddity. Is 3D Blu-rays. So I found two this past week. First one being Bolt 3D. I think I've seen Bolt once, way back in the day, but haven't seen it in 3D. That's cool. And the next is Alice in Wonderland, the new one with Johnny Depp. In 3D. So anytime I see a 3D Blu-ray for less than $10 and I don't have it, probably going to pick it up because I don't know how much longer these things are going to be around for. I know it's pretty much impossible to get a 3D TV nowadays anyway, but you can watch these in PSVR, so that's why I've been getting them. Probably in other VRs as well. So all right, I'm going to go through everything that I got that I bought at Value Village. So these are all my Value Village pickups. I have a bunch of stuff that I got from Facebook and Kijiji. I think it's all Facebook actually, and a couple online purchases. But yeah, this is going to be all my regular stuff. Okay. First off, I'm a huge fan of compilation discs, that kind of thing. So I got the Xbox Live Arcade game pack. This was $6, you can see there. I haven't pulled any price tags off this time. It's very hard for me not to do that right away, but check this off. So this includes Luminous Live, Geometry Wars 2, Retro Evolved, and Bomberman Live. I'm not a fan of these two games, but I do like that Geometry Wars, so that's why I picked it up. And these arcade compilations are not the easiest things to find in my area. Things may be different for you. Next up, I went to a couple of different places. I'm gonna go in a bit backwards of order here. I gotta move something just very quickly. So I drive around again for my job, so I have the luxury of being able to stop at other Value Villages that are not in my area. So I happen to be in a town a little bit away from my area. Two times. The first time, I'm going to show the next one. This is the second time I went, and I found these games, so I figured I would grab these as well. And they were all $6 a piece. Bloodwake. Surprisingly enough, I did not have this game in my collection, and it's a very clean copy of it. Complete, $6 there. You can see the price tag. I think this is backwards compatible with Xbox One, so that's one of the reasons that I did want to buy it. So pick that up. Next up, I gotta find a place to put all these. This is kind of interesting considering the new one just came out, and I believe there's a new compilation coming out for new gen. Serious Sam, The Next Encounter for PS2, $6 again. Figured I'd grab it. This is cool. You cannot tell based on the screenshots there, but it literally looks like someone just went up to the TV and took a picture with their crappy cell phone camera from the 90s. It looks absolutely bad. Or 2004, we'll say, early 2004. Can you imagine how bad cameras were back then on your flip phone? Yeah, the screenshots looks really bad. But anyways, cool game nonetheless. And one of the cool ones that I had to buy, and surprisingly this was actually cheaper than the rest of them, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. This was only $4, so I picked that up. Can't leave that there. These games are getting harder and harder for me to sell because there's so many new iterations of them and compilations of all of them together. So having the originals is less important. People who want them already have them. But for $4, I figured I could take the risk. There's got to be somebody out there who doesn't have it and who wants it. So that's why I grabbed it. All right, moving on. This next set, whew, this is the good stuff right here, guys. Let me tell you. So you remember all those Simpsons games I found? Spoiler, in my garbage last episode, I found Simpsons Road Rage for PS2. This was again $6. This is basically the Simpsons ripoff of GTA 3. So very funny enough, I'm finding all these Simpsons games, and GameSack just released their Simpsons game breakdown, I guess, just today. So it was interesting that I'm finding all these Simpsons games just at the right time. Next up, I've been having a moment here. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Why the heck am I buying Call of Duty games? It's become a new obsession. I've always been against Call of Duty. Never really into that kind of shooter, like this kind of military shooter genre. But I found something that's kind of made me want to get into it more. We'll get into that in a sec. But anyways, have this one. So this is also fun that I've found all of these in reverse order. So I found Modern Warfare 3 first. I believe I found it in the garbage. Modern Warfare 2 I found. I still do not have a copy of Modern Warfare 1, the first one. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Because that one I believe everyone bought and everyone just like mistreated. So I haven't found a good copy of it. Every one I found has been scratched. The case has been damaged and mangled and that kind of stuff. So anyways, we're getting there. I'll find it eventually. This one I was super excited to find because it is not one that I see really ever. Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation. Now, in the garbage, several episodes back, I found the giant controller for this thing, like the joysticks, the flight controls, the Hori pad, you want to call it, in the box, but did not have the game. Now, this game goes from anywhere from $15 to $20 on normal days. And that's just too much that I don't want to spend that on eBay. I knew I would find it one day for cheap. I did buy it once at a game convention for $10, but I sold that off with my other flight stick that I found at Value Village. So I wanted it again. So this one I found for a measly $4, so I figured I'd grab that, and I can complete that up with my set that I'm going to keep this time. All right, here we go into the good stuff. Call of Duty World at War. Okay, here's the story behind this, okay? I know I'm a little crazy sometimes, but I try to bring it all together. I'm gonna bring this back up. Everything revolves around games in the garbage. What can I find? Okay, so I found this case only. Call of Duty The War Collection. Now I am so in. Like I said before, I'm into these game compilations. That's what I want out of these games. I found the War compilation, the War Collection. Case only. There is nothing in here, but it's a 4-disc case, but I think there's only 3 discs in it. This is one of the games that go in it. So I am going to pull the disc out of here. Oh, watch me commit sacrilege. And I'm going to put it in there, into that disc. And I'm going to pull the manual out, because I believe the manual comes in here. And I'm going to complete it into there. Perfect. Into my work. So this is garbage. Okay. We might be coming back to that. I'm gonna put it aside. All right. Next, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2. You know how many times I've not seen this? I've seen this at game conventions. I've seen it everywhere, but again, always too much money for what I want to pay for it. So I figured $8, a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but not as much, not the highest I've ever seen. So, and it's a clean copy, and it's Game of the Year. Oh, the sequel. They tricked me, guys. They tricked me. The sequel to Game of the Year. They got me. All right, this one's cool. Time Splitters 2. Everyone loves Time Splitters 2 for Xbox. I would grab it. This is the flip purely. $5.99 on that one. Can't turn that one down. This was a Value Village that was very expensive. I went to the showcase to look for stuff, and they had like Nintendo. All the Nintendo GameCube stuff was in the showcase because they know Nintendo tax. It's got to be up there. And they had like Pokemon XD in there for like $150 and Smash Bros for $100, and I was just like, just walked away completely. There's nothing in there that I'm gonna find for the price that I want to pay. I go all the way to the back. I found a couple of these games there, which was cool. And I found this thing just chilling there with the rest of them. Now it's not the Xbox version, but it's going up in price lately. Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast for PS2. The Xbox One has the 720 widescreen, which makes that one more desirable than the PS2 version. But the PS2 version is still going for like $70-$80 on a good day. So figured I would grab that. Look at the price they had on that. No price justification required. That's what they had. Craziness. And there was people looking at games, and everyone was just passing over this one. So that's your tip. Know your stuff. Know what you're getting into. Go in, be able to look, and you don't have to pull your phone and scan all the games. Oh, this one's worth $5. Okay, wasting my time. I can go through this one. Done. Okay. On to my my local Value Village. Rayman, Raving Rabbids 2. I think my 2 pickup videos ago, I found the first one. This one was $3.99, so I grabbed it. Again, just to play with the kids one day when they are older. We'll get there. My ongoing obsession with music rhythm games, Rock Revolution, for $5.99. I have no idea if this is any good or not, but I found that sweet Logitech guitar, and I gotta keep playing these games. Maybe one day I'll do a comparison video of all of them. That's a tall order, but one day. All right, I should have saved this for last because this is probably the best pickup of everything. But I'm putting here in the middle to make sure everyone's watching and not just skipping to the end of the video to see all the good stuff. Cold Fear, $5.99. What's so special about this, you ask? It is factory sealed. Now, for the curious of you, go look up sealed copies of this, see what they're going for. Loose copies or just open, complete and box copies of this. Price of this game's going up. People are realizing that it's a good game, so they're wanting it. So to have a factory sealed one, looking at 100 plus for that, easily. Okay, we're gonna move on to what should I do? I'm gonna move on to my my online purchases. We're gonna do that. Okay. This showed up on Game Deals Canada as an Amazon deal for, they said it was $12.99, I think $12.99 or $15.99. When I went to buy it, it showed up for $10, so I grabbed it. Gears 5. I still haven't finished Gears 4. I need to go back and finish it. I love the original Gears, the trilogy. Haven't played Judgment. I've got a little bit into 4, but I just haven't had the drive to finish it yet. I will get there. But Gears 5 for $10, I couldn't pass that up, so I grabbed it. Alright, my one limited run. I can't go through a pickup video without bringing up limited run games. The Shantae and the Seven Sirens. I figured I would grab this while I could. I should have grabbed the Switch version, but I grabbed the PS4 version so I could complete the set that I have. Spoiler, I have a Switch version coming that I had to resort to eBay to buy, but I got it now when it's only a little marked up a little bit, because guaranteed the price for this is going to go. Shantae games don't stay at regular price. That's an easy investment right there. Okay, these two are really cool. I'm been into collecting this series. I haven't played any yet, but I want to, such as all I'd say with all of my games. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. Now this game, I don't know why, but it is showing up on Amazon for $15, or it was, this version. Now this is the Essence of Art edition, so it's not like the super high-end collectible edition, but still, $15 for a Yakuza game. again, this is a series that doesn't seem to stick around at its launch price. For some reason, they just increase in value every couple of years. So I figured I would grab it. I have Kiwami 1 Steelbook, so I'm looking for Kiwami 2 Steelbook. I've got 6. And then I also bought the Yakuza Remastered Collection Day 1 Edition from Amazon. This showed up as a Black Friday deal for $40. Now, you guys might think that's cheap, that's expensive, but for this version, I mean, it's going for $80 minimum right now. I'm seeing used copies for 100 plus on eBay. So to show up on Amazon for $40, I wasn't gonna turn it down. I just bought it, and now I have 3, 4, and 5. So that's cool. So I'm really just missing 2. I had 2 on PS3, but I sold that one. No, was that on PS3, or is it 3 and 4? I never had 2. I lied. Okay, moving on to, this is all my Facebook pickups. I'm going through at a pretty good pace here, I think. Raiden 4, whatever you want to call it. Shoot 'em up. This game is notorious for not having a manual. What are people doing with this manual? I don't understand. Anyways, this popped up on Facebook for $5, and I snagged it up real quick. I knew there was a possibility it wouldn't have a manual, but I just quickly said, hey, I can e-transfer you the money right now, and I'll pick it up later. So that's been working out for me. So grabbed it. That's a flip right there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move to this one. Picked up another copy of Minecraft for the 360. $5. I cannot turn it down. This game is an easy flip. People are always looking for this game, so I figured I would grab it. Gonna go back. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna do this again. I know you guys hate me. Some of you will hate me for this. Call of Duty 3. What the heck? Call of Duty 3? Why are you doing this? I should bring it up again. It is a version copy. It's a version of the game that needs to be in here. Now, this may or may not be the right version. I've seen pictures of the ones in here are supposed to be the Platinum Hits versions, but honestly, I don't care because I don't really particularly like the Platinum Hits versions. So I'm gonna pull the copy out of this. Watch me do it, guys. Pull it out, and it's going in here. It's in manual. I don't think the manual's supposed to be in there, but I'm putting it in there. All right, it's in, and this case is now garbage. All right, and my continuation with my rhythm games. You guys are so bored. AC/DC Live Rock Band Track Pad. Had to pick it up. $5. Gotta do it. Going for the complete set. All right, Rock Band Track Pack Volume 2. These track packs are expensive. I'm gonna throw that out there. These things are hard to find and expensive, and there's a lot of them. So I got my work cut out for me trying to pick these up for less than $10 each. Luckily, a lot of people don't know that they're worth anything, so keep it on the DL if you can. And then this one, okay guys, this is the big one. This is the one I've been looking for I want to say a couple, I want to say even a year, even before I was on this Rhythm Train kick. I was looking for this game, Rockman 3. Guys, this game is going for like 50 or 60 bucks right now. I cannot find it. It is not common at all in my area. I'm going to preface this, in my area, not common. Some guy had it, all these 3 games for $5 a piece. He also had Rockman 2, but I have it already. So I figured I would grab it. This one you can play, like, you can basically plug in like real instruments into it and play it, which is cool. And I got like the keyboard controller for this that I want to try. That's the real reason I wanted to grab this. So ever since I had the keyboard controller, which was a couple years ago, I've been watching for this game, just haven't seen it till now. So figured I would pick it up ASAP. All right. This next little set here is very cool because these are from a local reseller that I see in town. I don't see her, but I see her ads all the time, and she's got her stuff pretty much at market value every time. And I think she just kind of got tired of having so many games, and so she just took a picture of an entire box and said $5. So I just said $5 for all these games, and she said sure. So I stocked up all I could. I missed out on a couple that I really wanted, but I did got a couple that people are just sleeping on, so that's why I grabbed those. All right, we're gonna start with some Wii U stuff. You guys saw my Wii U stuff, so here we go. I think one of these, this one I have already sealed in the pack, so I don't know if I really need to have this one again. Skylanders Superchargers. This one has like Donkey Kong and Bowser. I think Bowser's in it, maybe, or just Donkey Kong. I couldn't tell you. Anyways, Skylanders, whatever. Lego Dimensions. Had to grab these Lego games. Now, I bought these for $5, but hey, she clearly wasn't pretty shy about showing where she found this stuff. Just Dance 2016. You can see where she found that for $2. Just Dance 2017. Again, $2. I guess I gotta go to that thrift shop. I've been there a couple times. Haven't really found a whole lot, and when I'm in my big truck, parking there is a nightmare, so I usually try to avoid it. But if I'm in the area and I got nothing else to do, sometimes I'll swing in there and grab something. And Madden 13. These are super exciting Wii U pickups. No one cares. Goodbye. All right. My Wii stuff. People are going to be a little bit more interested in this. $5 is the only reason I bought this. Metroid Other M. I think one day people will want this. I think it'll come back around. I don't think it's as terrible a game as everyone says it is, so we'll see. This is the surprise one for $5. I'm surprised she had it in there. Deadly Creatures. This was, I remember when this game was going for like 60, 70, 80 bucks. It's come down now. It's going for like 20, 30 now. But for $5 I pick it up. There's a little bit, it looks like it may have got a little bit wet. It's not bad. But definitely worth the $5 I picked it up for. The case is broken. I'm going to replace the case, but it is complete, which is a nice touch. All right, continuing on my Xbox kick. If I can do this correctly, how do I want to do this? We'll do it like this. Yeah, actually, stuff is all sticking together. Lovely. Whatever. This is getting too complicated. My favorite Need for Speed game, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. So I grabbed it. $5. I used to play this all the time on PC with my friends, so I figured I'd grab the Xbox version of it. So there we go. Next up is Ultimate Spider-Man. I've been on a kick for all these Spider-Man games lately too. So I picked this up for $5. This is more like the cel-shaded version of Spider-Man, which is cool, and it's got pretty decent reviews. And I wanted it on Xbox because I think it's going to run better than PS2 and probably GameCube. I am upgrading my version of this because I have it on Wii, and that version, I don't like the controls in it. They're pretty much the same, but I just don't like holding it. NBA Jam. Now this game is, again, going for like 20, 25 bucks right now. But to pick it up for $5 is pretty sweet. This is a great game, guys. You guys should play this. If you want some bit of a throwback to the old school NBA Jams, this is the way to go. It's a lot of fun. I know it's EA, but get over it. And continuing my Spider-Man kick, Spider-Man 3. This, again, these games are going up in value. All the games that you thought were going to be worth nothing, like all the animated games, like the Pixar games and stuff, all that stuff's getting expensive now, guys. If you can see them for cheap, double check your prices on eBay, but like this stuff is getting expensive. So I figured I would grab Spider-Man 3 to try to complete the set on Xbox. And then we'll see about getting it on Wii U as well. All right, the last 3 games, if you guys want some oddities. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'm going to switch over. 2 things I found at Value Village I forgot about. I found a PS3 DualShock 3 controller for $4. I am not going to open that right now because I can see it's a little grimy. So I want to have gloves on when I clean this. But I figured I would show it to you guys. And then this one is really sweet. I saw this just hanging. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, there's $4 there. And I saw that. Every time I see controllers, the first thing I do is turn them over. Even if they look weird, they look like that's pretty much like an old like Gravis pad or something like that for PC. I always grab it and I always turn around and look at the port. I don't know if you guys can see the port in there, but that is not a regular port. So I'm like, that is either Dreamcast, which wasn't really convinced it was Dreamcast. Or Saturn. I don't have a lot of experience with Dreamcast, guys. I'm sorry. But I was like, that looks like a Saturn to me. If I was gonna guess, I was gonna say it's a Saturn controller. So, pulled it out. Sure enough, I opened the bag just enough to pull the tip out, and sure enough, it is a Saturn controller. Now this is a third-party one, but it is kind of cool. Let's open this up enough. There we go. It's got turbo buttons on it. It feels pretty nice. The buttons are pretty firm and springy, which is nice. It actually feels more comfortable than the actual Saturn controller that I have, the official one. So maybe this will be my my go-to. We'll see. Anyways, geez, that was cool. For $4, I can add another Saturn controller to my my stuff. All right. These 3 games, again, bought from the same seller. I think she's just updating stuff. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff originally. I left. A couple days later, I see the ads been reposted, but there's new stuff in there. So I look again, and I see a couple games up in the corner. I'm like, yeah, I want those ones. And I said, hey, it's me again. So she knew I was good for the money, and I came right away. So, yeah, set it off. So $5 a piece for these. One of these is a split, possibly 2. The third for sure is a keep. So, first one, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 7 for PS2. $5 for this. I wasn't sure. I think it's going for like $20 right now. But I figured I would grab it just because it's not one I see very often. So that alone makes it more valuable to me in my eyes. All the common stuff I generally just leave behind, but if it's something I know I just don't see very often, even in game stores, or if I do see it in game stores, it's going to be expensive, I'm going to grab it. For $5. Absolutely. This is the one I'm iffy on. I'm not sure if I want to keep it. I'm not really into the series, but I think this is kind of like a bit of a reboot of sorts. This is The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning for $5. She spent $4. I can see the price tag right here. She bought it for $4. Okay, looks like a Goodwill sticker. Anyways, not sure if I'm going to keep this. I'm not really into Spyro that much right now, but things have changed. I've passed on Spyro games in the past, but who knows? This might change later, and I may actually want this game. So, bit of a toss-up. What would you guys do? What do you guys do with games you're not too sure about? Do you keep them? Do you sell them? You put them in a pile and forget about them, and then realize you want it, and then buy it again, and then realize you have 2 copies of it? Okay, this is the one I really wanted because it is an oddity for sure. And to find this copy on GameCube, I think is like super expensive. But anyways, I have this version and it was $5, so I picked it. This is Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure for the PS2. $5, guys. Again, go look this up on eBay and be surprised. This is really the only reason I wanted this. I found the Simpsons skateboarding game last episode, more spoilers, and found this one again for $5. So these weird skateboarding games are interesting. I'm just really pleased with it. It's basically, I think it's made by Activision. It's basically Tony Hawk with Pixar characters, Disney characters. So what could go wrong, really? It's got decent reviews, so I figured I would grab it for $5. Guys, that is my pickup video. Everything that I paid for. It's been a bit of an expensive month, so I gotta just take a cool down, let the burners cool off a little bit. It's hard for me sometimes when I see a good deal and I want to jump on stuff, but this is probably enough to keep me busy for, I mean, including all this, but it's enough to keep me busy for a long time. So I gotta slow down a little bit and try to stretch these out a little bit more. I put a video out a week for the past couple weeks, so hopefully you guys have been interested in that. So if you're interested, if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more, please go back, check out my other videos. I'd really appreciate it. Hit a subscribe if you really like what you're seeing. That's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one.